Oh, she looks like death.
They say she knows the killer.
Freak.
Who does she think she is?
Oh.
Never did trust her.
Only good for one thing.
Mary? Mary!
It's late. You should be home.
I wrote something. Well, I had a bit of help, but the words are mine. I wanted to read it to you. Dear Mary, I don't like seeing you sad. I wish you would be happy again. Love, Kitty. P.S. I miss reading with you. It's not very good, I know. I probably made mistakes and all. Please, tell us what's wrong, Mary. Maybe I could help. Is it Mr. Jenkins? He's left, ain't he? His dog and all. Pretty thing she was. Everything'll be all right.
Kitty, please. I thought I could help. They told me they could, but I can't. Mo will die and it'll be my fault. My fault. Oh, God. Please. I'm fucking cursed!
Don't say such things. You're a good person, Mary.
Always knew you were stupid.
I ain't stupid. You know why? 'Cause you showed me I ain't. That's right. When no one gave a brass farthing for me all my troubles, you did. You taught me to read, and now I can. It's like this whole other world's opened up. It's like I can see things that weren't there before. That's all because of you. No one else. Mary, what's wrong?
They were a classroom. There were children. You're their teacher.
Don't be daft. I can barely write my own name.
Kitty, I seen it. It's you.
Mary, I think you should go lie down.
No, there's no time. I have to go find them.
Who?
A man and his dog!
Oh, you know they ain't in the bells no more, don't you? Waldron were right cross when they upped and vanished.
I've got an idea who might know.
I'm afraid your journey has been wasted, Miss Kelly. Lac refuses company.
Where's Fey?
I don't know. Something happened between them. He will not give me the details.
Surely they've argued before.
Not like this, they haven't. He's not even interested in fucking. It's most tiresome.
Fey's out there on her own. She'll be feeling rotten as all hell.
Oh, Lac is soothing the savage beast with an ocean of claret as we speak.
Mr. Lac, what the bloody hell are you playing at? Pull yourself together and come out at once. Merlin's still out there. We must stop him.
Where will you search?
I'll try the bells first, see if anyone's seen her.
Miss Kelly, good luck.
Back again already, Mary?
Mr. Jenkins's hound. You seen her?
Not seen him or his blasted dog since they vanished without so much as a goodbye. You offer your distinguished clientele the best hospitality? That's the thanks you get. Well, he's not welcome back under this roof, that's for sure. If you see him, you can tell him. And while you're at it, you can give him this. Glad to be shot of the pair of them.
You're all art, Mr. Waldron.
Yeah, well, I'll keep an eye out for her. How's that for heart?
Fit to burst in.
Evening, miss.
Charlie, keeping out of mischief, I hope.
I was trying. Mischief has a knack of finding me, though.
I'm sure.
Surprised you ain't at church?
Bit late for prayers.
Oh, she dead then?
Is who dead?
Mr. Jenkins's hound.
Charlie, what the bloody hell are you talking about?
I saw the vicar carrying her into the church not more than half hour ago. Sorry, miss. I thought you knew.
Oh, Mary! I prayed someone would come soon. I found her in the dankest of streets. I thought her to be a pile of rags, but something compelled me to stop.
Thank God you did, sir.
We should fetch her master.
He won't care, I'm afraid.
Listen how the poor creature whines.
We need blankets, sir, to keep her warm.
Yes, of course. I shall find some.
Tell me what I can do, Lady Fey. How can I make you better?
Lac.
With Miss Eve. Refuses to see anyone. Oh, God, what are we to do? Fey?
Blood. Blood Aworth.
Go! Hold on! Daywith? I know you're in there. Let me in, please. I need help.
Come in.
Not seen you for a while, Mary. I was beginning to worry. Care to blow a cloud with me? Eucalyptus and clove. Very soothing.
Not now. It's Lady Fey.
Well, what's the matter?
Her and Mr. Lac have had a blow-up. He won't have nothing to do with her.
Oh, but they're bound together.
I know. I've never seen her this poorly.
Well, if Sir Lancelot refuses to see her, there's not a great deal I can do. Afraid I don't condone bewitching potions, Mary, no matter how dire the consequences.
I just want her to be well.
Now, this isn't permanent, but it'll work for a short while. Hopefully Lady Fey and Sir Lancelot will patch up their differences, and this will all be forgotten.
Thank you, Blood Aworth.
Good heavens! She is being restored before our very eyes.
I have not known pain like that before. Thank you does not seem enough.
I should never have run off. I'm so sorry.
Oh, none of this is your fault, Mary. Do you hear me? It is my doing.
What has happened between you?
Oh, Mary, I do not know where to begin. What is falsehood or truth anymore? I'm not certain.
Is it something to do with this? The wild-eyed man? I think you were wearing it.
Then it was not Merlin you saw, but Arthur.
Mr. Dulac were fighting him. He didn't... Oh, God.
Dulac was not the man he is today. That is who I created. Oh, so many terrible things have come to pass because of me. Maybe I do deserve to live like this.
No, don't say that. No one should be forced to live like someone they're not. So you were selfish. You're not now. Would a selfish person be blaming themselves?
You do not understand.
Oh, don't I? What's more selfish than leaving your child because your feelings are more important than hers? Or running away when there's a murderer out there killing women? Women like me? I didn't mean...
I'm sorry. Is this where you tell me it isn't too late? I can still earn my redemption.
Nah, you're fucked. Me too.
Nice to know I'm not alone.
If we stop Merlin, it won't have been for glory or guilt or some bloody curse. It'll be because it's the right thing to do.
Fuck the curse.
That's the spirit. Fuck guilt.
The right thing to do.
The right thing to do.
For you to have made that potion on your own is remarkable. Every day that passes, your power grows. Bear in mind, this is without any tuition. With proper guidance, Mary, you could become quite formidable. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, we know your power works via touch.
Dreams as well?
True, but we have at least some measure of control of the former.
Ooh, what if I go out and touch people in the street? Like I did before, except not by accident.
We need a more efficient method.
You ain't got any of his old wands lying about, I take it?
No one uses wands, Mary. But it is interesting you say that. I never considered your power working with possessions.
Yeah, this thing's over 1,000 years old, right?
I'm trying to concentrate.
Just queer how it looks like it were made last week.
It's probably enchanted. Mary, that's it! You're clever girl! There is only one person Arthur would have allowed to enchant this.
You think? Let's try it.
Are you sure?
No, but it's all we got. Come on, you said I needed to be taught. So teach me.
Very well. Take the tunic in both hands. Make yourself comfortable. Take deep breaths. Your mind will want to go. You have to let it. Do not resist. What's the matter?
That felt strange.
It will only get stranger, I'm afraid.
Let me try again.
Mary?
Faye?
I'm here, Mary.
Faye? Where are you?
I'm right here.
I can't hear you.
Shit.
It's dark. Cold. So very cold. I'm scared.
Be brave.
I can see a light. Flickering almost. It's getting nearer. Oh, there's someone here with me. It must be him. Ah!
Mary!
He cut me!
Bring your mind back, Mary, now!
Oh, Fey, where are you? I don't know how to get out. Don't leave me here, please. Oh, fucking hell! My hand is bloody bleeding!
Oh, it was worse than I imagined.
He's desperate, Fey. I could feel it.
He could be out there this very moment.
Then let's go stop him.
How?
I'll put myself on display. Draw him out.
You can't.
It's my decision, and I say I can.
Why, miss? Can't drain me baubles for me?
Oh, fuck off.
Never met a fussy tart before.
I'm busy.
Doing what?
Leave now.
Maybe later then.
Forget Merlin. All I'm attracting is drunks.
Maybe we should try somewhere else.
I think you could be right.
Wretched beast.
Excuse me?
The creature speaks.
You can hear her.
He can.
What unholy portent is this?
Sir, the hound ain't taken with evil spirits. Well, maybe a little.
Stay back, whore!
Yeah, shove off.
Vile demons! You will not have me!
What in the buggery was that?
There is disease on him, in his lungs.
Hope it spreads to his prick.
Mary, I have passed this man before, and yet until now he was deaf to my voice.
He's using the arcane?
He must be.
Let's find out what for.
He was acting mightily suspicious.
Who's to say you don't know where Merlin is?
After him. His scent goes beyond this entrance.
Then so do we. Oh, it's locked. Look, there's an opening. I could climb through and let you in.
We have no idea what's on the other side of that.
Only one way to find out. Well, I need to find the key.
Mary! Come back through! Mary? I don't believe it. Dulac.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Dare she come here to make demands of me?
She's going to look for Fey.
It comforts me to know the animal suffers more from this separation than I.
I am to leave town on urgent business.
Now?
Lance, darling, I'm very sorry for... Whatever it is you refuse to tell me about, but I have affairs of my own.
She has lied about who I am. Each day more comes back to me unbidden. His memories are now mine. Mournful faces hover above me. Galahad, Percival, Tristan. They encircle. Swords glossed with my blood.
Miss, the cab is here.
Lac.
Leave! As you always do.
You're not helping anyone by staying locked away like this. Go to Fey, speak to her.
Naturally, you take her side.
This has nothing to do with sides. My God, you truly are a child sometimes.
How dare you speak to me like that?
I shall speak to you however I wish. This is my home.
You would not ask me to go out there if you knew what this torment was like. I am not worthy.
A child spat at me today. Her mother said she had never seen an ape dressed in such finery. You do not know what it means to be unworthy in their eyes, Lac. You never will.
But I am Sir Lancelot.
No! Lac, you are not. You haven't been for centuries. Maybe you never were. All the knights of that world are gone, along with their kingdoms and their oaths. You are a man, no more, no less. There are events going on around you right now, things you can change. Instead, you remain drowning in the past, as you always have. Languish there if you wish. But I will not stay with you 1 second longer.
She mounted upon her lily-white steed, and he on his dapple grey. They rode till they came unto the seaside, 3 hours before it was day. Light off, light on thy lily-white steed, deliver it up unto me. For 6 pretty maidens I have drowned here, and thou the 7th shall be. He turned around his back to her, and bent down over the brim. She caught him around the middle so small, and bundled him into the stream. Lie there, you false-hearted man. Lie there instead of me. For 6 pretty maidens hast thou drowned here, the 7th have drowned thee.
Mr. Lac, I've not seen you for weeks. I thought you'd left.
Leave? Without seeing you? Never. How goes it, my good man?
I was working as an apprentice to Mr. Hopkins. No more mudlarking for me.
Splendid news! A drink to celebrate.
Don't think I should, sir.
No. Quite right.
Is everything all right, sir? Mr. Dulac, you seem odd-like.
Ignore me. I am a fool.
I don't think you're a fool, sir.
Here. Take this.
Why, sir, that's most kind. Thank you. Wait till my ma and sisters see what I've brought home. We'll feast like kings and queens.
To the bells it is.
Well, 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 if it isn't Mary Kelly's dashing blonde.
I am owned by no one.
Every man has his master, sir. Perhaps you just need to find yours.
You misunderstand me on purpose.
There now, we're getting somewhere. What have they done to you? Wandering the streets alone, drunk, and obviously upset. Women can't possibly understand us, can they?
And you speak of things beyond your own understanding, boy.
That's a bad habit of mine, sir. My apologies. Now might be the time to put your faith in your fellow man, sir. I promise I can succeed where any woman has failed you. Or booze, for that matter, though I am partial to a drop of whiskey myself.
Oh, you think yourself above the influence of good alcohol and fine women?
Not above, just different. And with an open ear for a tale or two of woe, if it'd suit the gentleman.
And what will that cost me?
That depends on how woeful the tale turns out to be. But for you, well, let's just say I'd be happy to strike a bargain to carve this particular notch into my bedpost.
I've no interest in Mary Ann's and their sweet words. Go away. Leave me alone.
As you wish, sir. My condolences.
Pardon me?
I'm sorry for your loss.
A man should mind where he steps.
It is ill to keep a man from his liquor. Do not test me, oaf. I am in no... Where was I?
Sore head.
Saw everything.
I've never thought of vomiting on a copper's boots before. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, so they say.
I trust your presence here is for more noble efforts than mine own.
Chained myself to the Simmons factory gates.
The entrance has my sympathies.
Ah, bloody ha. They've been running the factory on 18-hour shifts, and nothing anyone can say will change their minds. If they don't listen, we'll strike work. Bastards won't be so happy when their jam ain't being made.
Constable, I must speak to Inspector Aberline at once. Mr. Lusk, may I ask what this concerns? I seem to be the recipient of the Ripper's latest correspondence.
It stands to reason, does it not, that when so little value is placed on us by the state, others should be encouraged to indulge in their own barbarism.
Mr. Lusk, I'm told you have evidence pertaining to the Whitechapel murders.
That I do, Inspector. Contained within this here box.
My God, man, what is that?
A kidney. Heavens above!
You're not a surgeon, Mr. Lusk. How can you be certain?
It was examined by Dr. Openshaw. He works at the London Hospital, curator of the Pathological Museum.
And please, tell me why the curator of the Pathological Museum was inspecting this before the police?
Ah, yes, there is an explanation.
Mr. Lusk, when exactly did you receive this package?
The 16th, sir.
Tuesday?
Evening? That's 3 days ago.
Thank you, Sergeant.
I may say I was most perturbed by it. Most perturbed. Not in my wildest nightmares could I ever imagine receiving such disgustingness via Her Majesty's post. You're lucky I did not throw it away.
I apologize if I appear insensitive. Was there anything else Dr. Openshaw concluded?
That it was part of a left kidney, and that it belonged to a female in the habit of drinking.
Why, Inspector, that certainly fits with Mrs. Eddowes.
That is not all. It arrived with a letter.
From hell, Mr. Lusk. Saw I send you half the kidney I took from one woman. Preserved it for you. T'other piece I fried and ate. It was very nice. I may send you the bloody knife that took it out if you only wait a while longer. Signed, Catch me when you can, Mr. Lusk.
Oh, I feel rather queasy.
We must take this into our custody as evidence at once.
Sooner it's out of my sight, the better.
If you could return tomorrow to make a formal statement, that would be most helpful.
Of course. Good evening, Inspector. Sergeant.
I'll have this sent to Dr. Brown immediately. Meanwhile, get in touch with the post office. See if anyone on duty that day can remember receiving this parcel.
Yes, sir.
You hear things like that, makes you wonder what the meaning of it all is.
I'll tell you what the meaning is.
Well?
There ain't none.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Of course you don't.
We're here to do better, be better.
Surely you're not asking me to put my faith in the general populace after kidney in a box?
All right. If it's all so pointless, why don't you end it then? Kill yourself.
Where's the fun in that? Wouldn't get to come in here then, would I?
Oh, of course. I could end it.
Here, I think you've got a taker.
Listen, sir, I didn't mean you.
Charming.
I didn't mean anyone.
I can end it.
No, you can't.
You do not understand. My being here is wrong. If I lift the curse, I can be at peace.
Hey, I told you being here is fun.
Curse? What in heaven's name are you talking about?
The creature and I are bound for eternity. It is what brought us to London.
Then get a divorce. I'm sure your wife isn't having the time of her life either.
I did not want it to end. But now, I see it must.
Christ, what have I done?
Ignore him. He's a fop. They're always carrying on like this. Few stanzas of Coleridge and he'll be right as rain by tomorrow.
I shall find you, wizard. That letter will tell me how. I beg pardon. Sergeant Gully?
I am not supposed to engage prisoners in conversation.
It will be worth it, Sergeant.
I mustn't.
I will not speak of it, if you do likewise.
You're bold as brass, ain't you, Mr. Delac?
My health is much improved.
I am glad. No sickness?
Just embarrassment. It was no way for a gentleman to behave.
We've all had evenings like that. No one was hurt, that's the main thing.
Your words restore me, Sergeant. These damned bars. It would be better if I were closer. No?
That's out of the question.
I promise I will behave.
No point letting you out then, is there?
Sergeant! What a devilish mind you have. It should be you in here.
I must confess, it does seem wrong you being caged. Like some beautiful bird. Not to mention you're taking up valuable room. What if we should need that space for an ardent criminal? One could walk through those doors at any moment.
It seems, Sergeant, you have only one course of action.
You are free to go, Mr. Delac.
We are but a moment together, and you send me away.
I have had fun. More than you would know.
Then why should it end?
Please. I know you just meant to get out, and I might be a fool, but I have feelings.
Yes, you do. It was unfair of me.
Maybe a little of me as well. Inspector said I could have released you an hour ago. I didn't want to spoil the view.
If this was indeed penned by Merlin Sand, it could lead me to him. Well, time to speak the damned words yourself. Mid arit saxe das word? No. Gruras in black ariten on lukath sehand. Sehand. Shit! A word here yara diffud me helpeth ariten path toyen dise aron bek burkire. It worked. By Christ, it worked! I beg pardon.
Come this way, sir. Step inside, and you shall witness horrors that no ordinary man could conjure.
Where is Mr. Whittock?
Gone, sir. And his loss is Whitechapel's gain. For now we have true wonders at which to marvel. I can see you're intrigued. Come, take a closer look.
I seek the man guilty of these crimes. You know him.
No more than I do the devil himself.
You think you know death?
I swear on my little Lucy, I don't know him. All this carnage is just what I gleaned from the papers.
You have met no one of late to make you wary?
Yeah. Well, not so much wary as odd. He admired the paint in which I write these signs. Asked if it could be used for finer work, like letters and the such.
Who was this man?
I don't know. We were late. I had my back turned.
If I find you have lied, you will see what horrors man can truly conjure. I have you, wizard. You!
Mr. Lac, this is what it looks like. I can explain. There's no need to unsheath your weapon, sir. Please, put it away.
Is it you who draws the blade, or do you just lure them to their deaths?
Neither, sir. I've harmed no one.
What of the kidney?
You know?
Answer me!
There's a surgeon in the city. He provided the organ. No one was harmed, though. It was from a corpse.
What is the reason for all this?
I must swear you to secrecy, sir. They'll hang me otherwise.
I swear nothing. Now speak.
You saw how lost I had become. Resorting to the supernatural, for crying out loud. It was a dark time, the darkest. But in that despair, I had an epiphany. I remembered the reason I had embarked on this crusade in the first place. It was not merely to uncover wrongdoing. It was to make things better. The Ripper was my invention, but the public, they brought him to life. It was discussed in Parliament. Governments will act. Laws will be passed. Good can come of this tragedy. God, please, no!
It is a lie! The whole thing! How could you?
The truth cannot save us, sir. Only what people believe. That is all that matters.
Lac, thank heavens I found you. Whatever he's done, it will have to wait. Mary needs our help.
Leave while you have feet on which to run.
Lac, we have no time to discuss this now.
Where?
The crypt, under Christchurch.
Could you not have stopped her?
You have met Mary, haven't you? It is within your power to unlock the door. Repeat after me.
Du ore path negale, on bene and us alate foth comun.
When did you...
Not now.
You evil bastard! You're gonna pay for what you've done!
Please, God, I meant no harm. You must believe me.
Mary! Fey! Oh, Mr. Dulac, how nice of you to join us.
I am here to help. Not that you look to be in much peril.
I have him.
Have who?
Who do you think? I touched his person and saw it. He hunted the women at night. I saw him covered in Eddowes' blood. Even saw him write those words on Galston Street. That's right. I saw it all.
But Merlin!
You said you smelt disease on him. He's using the arcane to heal himself. And for what better cause should Whitechapel's fallen meet their end?
Have you known her power to be untrue yet?
This will not end well for you.
God has forsaken me. And now the devil comes to taunt and torture.
Too fucking right. Women are dead by your hand.
Their existence was an affront to God's glory. Their souls will be damned along with yours.
Ah, you cunt! No!
Vile witch!
Mary!
God will not see me suffer. He arms me against the heathen.
What a pity then he has not armed you better. Surrender, fool! You cannot hope to win!
At last!
Oh, bastard caught me with a good un.
Come, we must help Dulac.
Wait! I've seen this before. In my dreams. We have to find his coffin.
What? Whose?
John Hunter.
Lest your other arm be jealous. Where were we?
Dulac! Lady Fey, we need to find this coffin.
Why?
We just do.
Ugh! As much as I'd like the chance to sink my claws into the man, I fear on this occasion they'll be better served elsewhere.
Go! He's mine.
Oh. Right, John Hunter. Where are you? No! No! Wrong one! He must be here somewhere. No! No! No!
No!
John Hunter! That's him! Mary, I found it! I would open it, but, well, pause.
Blasphemer!
Mary, look out!
Oh.
I have seen many men in battle, Miss Kelly. You fought as well as any of them.
Dulac, this preacher is a cat's paw. Any fool can see that. The wizard is out there, hiding, plotting his next move. There will be some clue here to lead us to him. Help me look. Dulac?
It will please you to know this eve, I too was in search of Merlin. If found, he was to end my life.
My God! Is that what I've driven you to?
Oh, how I would like to say yes. But in truth, it is the memory of mine own deeds that haunts. I could not see a way to live knowing what I had done. And yet, I find myself here, fighting, albeit poorly. That must mean something.
That bloody demon. If I could go back, I never would have asked it anything. Then all would be as it was. But it will never be the same, will it?
I cannot continue as I was. It is a different world I am in. It is time I began to live in it. Surely my lady did not think I meant alone.